So you're on a mission, right? You want to create real, positive social change. But what happens when the very rules meant to help you end up feeling like a roadblock? Well, let's dig into that exact challenge and a solution built specifically for India's social sector.
You know how it is. You started your organization with this incredible passion, this huge vision to make a difference, and then reality hits. Suddenly, you're facing this mountain of compliance, registrations, and legal hoops to jump through. It's so easy to get bogged down and lose focus on why you started in the first place.
And this, right here, is the biggest hurdle for so many amazing, purpose-driven organizations in India. You've got this powerful mission on one side and this maze of complex regulations on the other. There's a huge gap between wanting to do good and actually navigating the system to do it right.
Look, this is so much more than just paperwork. This legal and technical burden, it actually slows you down. It forces leaders, people like you, to pour precious time, energy, and resources into compliance when you should be focusing on what really matters, your community and the impact you're trying to make.
Okay, but what if there was a way to bridge that gap? Let's switch gears from the problem and talk about a real solution, a partner that's been designed from the ground up to handle these exact challenges for you. Let me introduce you to NGO Solution Hub. Think of them as a one-stop shop, a professional consultancy that's all about supporting NGOs, trusts, and other social organizations across India. Basically, their entire goal is to take that administrative weight right off your shoulders.
And the person leading this mission is founder Manat Rao. It's her deep, first-hand understanding of the Indian NGO world that really powers the hub and allows them to provide such targeted, effective solutions.
So, how do they actually do it? Well, it all starts with building a rock-solid foundation. Let's break down the essential services that create that legal and operational strength every organization needs to thrive. It's a really clear three-step process. First up, they get your organization registered and incorporated the right way, from the very beginning. Then, they tackle all the necessary compliances to make sure you're legally sound. And finally, they help you build a digital presence, which is so crucial for reaching donors and the communities you serve. Now, these might look like just a list of technical terms, but trust me, these are the keys that unlock your organization's potential. That 12A registration, it makes your income tax exempt. An ADG, that lets your donors claim tax deductions, which is a massive incentive for them to contribute. Things like NGO Darpan and CSR1 filing, that's what makes you eligible for government grants and big corporate funding. Every single one of these is a stepping stone to growth.
And once that foundation is set, everything shifts. You're no longer just worried about being compliant. You become confident. You become credible. You become an organization that is truly ready to attract the funding you need to grow your impact.
I love this quote because it gets to the heart of it all. This isn't about administration for the sake of it. It's about creating strong, reliable systems so that your impact on the world can be just as strong and sustainable.
This chart just says it all, doesn't it? The transformation is night and day. Before, you're bogged down with compliance worries and administrative burdens. But afterward, you're legally confident, you're completely focused on your mission, and you go from being almost invisible to being a credible, visible player that people want to partner with.
So you see, the real outcome here isn't just a binder full of completed forms. It's a genuine growth partnership. It means you become this transparent, credible, and digitally present organization that is absolutely primed for the next level of funding and collaboration. And that brings us full circle, right back to where we started, your mission. Because every single hour you're not spending on paperwork is an hour you can pour back into strategy, into outreach, into creating real, lasting change in the world.
It really is that simple. This is the whole idea. When you reduce that administrative burden, you directly amplify your social impact. It's a simple formula with an incredibly powerful result.
So, I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Picture that huge, amazing vision you have for your organization. Now, be honest. Is the foundation you've built underneath it truly strong enough to hold it up and help it grow to its fullest potential? If you're ready to start strengthening that foundation, here's how you can get in touch with NGO Solution Hub. All their details are right there on the screen. Thanks so much for tuning in, and here's to building a stronger future for your mission.